Live from our studios, here's Property TV.
I'm Col Mooney from Ray White, Ashgrove and Paddington, and welcome to Property TV. On this week's program, we talk to Craig Dooley, who's a mortgage broker, about how a broker can save you time and money. Also, we've got our next property information night coming up at the end of the month at the Iceworks, and this is ideal for first home buyers. And I'm very excited to show you a new property we've listed in the avenues of Ashgrove. But first, with his market update, here's Kevin Turner.
Thank you. A decision by the state government to remove the concession on stamp duty when you purchase a home in Queensland is likely to have a devastating effect on the market and certainly add substantially to the cost of buying a new home. That removal of the concession does not apply to first home buyers, provided their purchase does not exceed $500,000. In another move, the state government has announced a $10,000 grant when you purchase a newly constructed home. This is for all purchases and will apply on any property up to $600,000. That comes into effect on August 1 and will remain in place for 6 months. Pamela Bennett from the REIQ says that while anything that's going to help the ailing construction industry is good and brings in more jobs, the removal of that concession is likely to have a very bad effect on the Queensland property market, because you need to remember that in any 1 month, all the homes that are financed in Queensland, 60% of them are to non-first home buyers. That's all for this month. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Kevin. My guest in the studio today is Craig Dooley from the loan market. Craig, welcome.
Thanks, Col.
Now, we're hearing a lot about the banks falling out of love with each other, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to get you into the studio and to say, well, to explain why it is beneficial to talk to a mortgage broker.
Well, look, buying a property will incur one of the biggest liabilities that you'll have in your life. So why not look around and look what's out there in the market? As you would if you were buying a TV, for example. You'd go to a number of different retailers and you'd find out what the best rate is and negotiate. Well, brokers do that on your behalf when you're buying a home, buying an investment property, whatever purchase you're looking at doing. So we're able to look at the market, at Loan Market. We use over 35 lenders. We're able to look at all those lenders and be able to ascertain what is the best solution, the best product out there for you, and then negotiate the fees and the interest rate on your behalf. We sit down with our clients, we work out how much they can borrow, and we also then look at getting them a pre-approval, which is very important in this market. Getting a pre-approval allows the borrowers the comfort and the confidence to be able to go and put a contract on a property at the right time when they find that property that they want. And the best thing about our service is we're free. We come to our clients in the comfort of their home if that's what they choose.
And Craig, because the gloves are off, so to speak, is there a big difference between the lenders?
Absolutely. There is some incredible deals being done out there by, as you say, the war that's going on in the banking circles. Some banks will offer to lend up to 97% of the value of the property. Other banks will do it with no fees, no establishment fees, no break costs. We've heard about that a lot about that in the market. At the moment, interest rates can vary from low 6% to very, very high interest rates, up around 10%, depending on the circumstances of the borrower. And that's where we come in and play that important part. We negotiate with the banks. There was a case just recently where we went to a bank and said, we've got a great deal for you. We asked for a reduction in the interest rate. They came back and offered us more.
Wow.
Amazing.
And I suppose it's fair to say that a lot of people just are intimidated by the banks, so they don't have the confidence to do that.
That's exactly right. We do that on their behalf. So we fight the battle, basically. Instead of going into the big banks and feeling like you're the little minnow, we go in there with a big volume of loans that we write with that lender, and we're able to negotiate on behalf of the client.
And I suppose now more than ever, it's vital that you protect your credit rating. And how can you find out what your credit rating is?
Absolutely. They can actually access their own credit history via a website, which is mycreditfile.com.au. And via that, they're able to see anything that may have been put on there in the past. So if there's any doubt whatsoever as to whether your credit history is clean or not, they can actually access that website for a small fee. They can get that within 24 hours, and that will give them comfort when they put an application, when the broker puts an application to the bank, that the credit history won't get in the way of the application. Because if there is any marks on there, it can be very, very difficult. And once we start the application process, they may continue to get crosses against their name for the applications being put up, and that may mean they get declined further and further as we go down the track.
Great. Thank you, Craig. if you'd like to get in touch with Craig, his contact details are on my website, www.colmooneyproperty.com. And also, in association with the loan market, Ray White, Ashgrove and Paddington are holding a first home buyers night at the Iceworks in Paddington. Details are also on the website. Now, I'm very excited to show you this new listing that we have in the Avenues at Ashgrove. Let's have a look.
Individual spaces for him, her, and them. This 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home is one to excite all your senses. Beautifully renovated over 2 levels with exquisite features including large expanses of bifold doors, creating a seamless flow from the internal open-plan living areas to the private outdoor spaces. A billiard room, home theatre, rumpus room, wet bar servicing the barbecue area, all this located in the prestige Avenues precinct of Ashgrove.
It really is a stunning property. If you'd like more details, have a look at my website, www.colmooneyproperty.com. That's the program for today. Thank you to Craig Dooley and Kevin Turner, and until next time, have a good day.